It's not about aging. It's about rejuvenating and getting and staying strong. This is what clouds should look like in a blue sky. There should be no crisscross lines that fade into hazy sort of nothingness. Clouds should be big and fluffy and crisp. Like this. Yeah. Cloud 101. I've said it before, one of the most powerful concepts that you can imagine is that you have 100% control over what you put in your body. Well, to some degree. It's more like you have 100% control over what you put in your mouth. Okay? That's an important distinction because you're breathing, every second of the day pretty much. And you don't have as much control over what you breathe in, especially if you're living in a metro area. Granted, you're in the Swiss Alps, you're on a tropical island, you're probably breathing air that's a little more clear and pure. So here in the Philippines, it's blue skies and beautiful white fluffy clouds all the time. And my point in bringing that up is that there's never any straight line clouds. There's never any grid cloud formations, and there's never any slow dissipation of straight lines that remain in the sky after a plane passes, whatever word you want to call them. Some people say trails, and some people say geoengineering, and some people say, well, let's just agree that 20, 30 years ago in the US or growing up as a kid, like there was none of that in the sky. None of that in the sky at all. And why to this day is there none of that in the Philippines? Why do I look up and just see beautiful white fluffy clouds all the time? So what the heck is that? Well, apparently Tucker Carlson has just done a interview which exposes pretty much what everyone knew was going on all along. The patents are out there, the information's out there. And the reason why I bring this up is because you don't always have control over what you put in your body when it comes to breathing. And in the States, I had the worst allergies forever. Like just constant congestion, constant, drowsiness, constant running nose. Like couldn't breathe. I just couldn't breathe. And it got worse about 10 years ago. Before it used to just be summertime. And then the lines in the sky started. And then it was just year-round breathing issues and allergies. And I had a lot of tests done. I had a lot of pharmaceutical medication consumed. And, that stuff was not good for me. It was dulling me down. It was probably like destroying some element of my body, like my kidneys or something, How much Actifed can you pound for 10 years straight before like something bad happens? And you're wondering why you can't lose weight and like so many other things. So here, despite the fact that areas of the metro have poor air quality, I got no allergies. I'm loving it. It's beautiful. Look at these clouds. I know it's me taking more pictures of clouds, but when I was walking back and I came around the corner, it just looked so incredibly huge and prolific and solid and dense in the sky. I can't believe it. I wish the camera could capture the crispness and the solidity of these cloud formations. It's unbelievable. Look at the rest of the sky. No trails. First thing in the morning is hydration with electrolyte water. And then I'm going to do a shot of this apple cider vinegar, and then I'll wait anywhere between 10 or 15 minutes before I eat, but also won't eat for about an hour or two after I get up. Unless I have to get something to eat because I'm going out, in which case I'll pretty much eat about 30 grams of protein, and I'll show you the little recipe I have for that. 5 eggs, breakfast steak, some tomato and onion I'm going to saute up, some pink sea salt, and I don't have any butter today, so it's all getting cooked with a touch of coconut oil. That's it. That's breakfast. Beef, kimchi, avocado, eggs. You cannot go wrong with a meal like this any time of day, especially for breakfast.